Hello, guys. Today, in God's hands, I want to let you know how to work with this. A ball, quick reference, trading gig. This is for trading guide for wave. In this case, there are many combinations, but I wanted to do this one, 7 thread, triple cover, 3 threads wave stitch. Okay. First, when you see, I hope you subscribe to my videos to see very well how is understand this amazing machine. All is amazing, don't worry. If you don't have one of those, it's okay. But if you have one of those, remember, like I do, I let the names there, like overlock, needle 1, the other is cover lock, needle 2, chain needle 1, and all I had the names and all the ones. So watch, and in my videos you can see how do the first part is how to thread these two, how coming the one for the chain looper, coming up, down, upside for this little hole, upside. Here you go here and pull inside. That made you to go through this hook, you see, and even you don't notice, but when we start to work with the machine, that go there. And this is I teach you how to do that. This is for made that waves or cover lock. So here, how thread is really in a different way because, for example, the one there is the upper looper, this green one. The upper looper go in the 3 bars, the one in the back, coming here and go to the 3-1. This supposes for a needle, a normal set hair overlock, but in this case, go like that and come to the first, the upper, looper, and chain. Remember? Okay. And my quick reference is really good because really I don't go too much to the owner manual, but if you read very well the quick reference, they tell you very well. They say, for example, C1, C2, C3, and O2. This is the needles going to use for this one. So, needle C1, C2, C3. No use the O1, use the O2. The lead 1.5 to 2 with 5. We see that. We come here. The width is in 5. The leg can be between 1 or 2 according to the quick reference. This one for the blade is active or unlock. The C1, C2, C3 is these ones. Remember, I tell you how to do that. Tackle like that. You just make sure. I go for the 3 channels. Remember, here, no. This is not a channel. The channel is this one, and this one, the 3. Go to the tension. Now down. When you do that, remember where go the first, because sometimes we confuse, no, about where I going to put this one. So checking in here very well. The beige, color beige, go in the first one, the green in the second, and the red in the three. This is how it looks, no? No in this part. No. Because there are no lash, that means the thread can be outside. So you need to make sure they get inside. And now I realize this one, you see, this one get outside. Let me see. Because it's important checking if the thread is, no, they are okay. They are in here. Something is not okay here because looks like a scratch. Let me see. No, it's okay. Here, one, the green one is the second. Yes, they are in a good position. And the red one is there too inside. Now the needle is the, how I told you, 02. So, and this one is the 02. And how you know what is? Because when you open the screw two, you going, you say 2 and 1. I open the screw down and I put the needle there and also thread. Okay. You can also put the needles up, because you see what I do trying to check in. Well, they can be like that. So better pull. Doesn't matter if the stitch okay, it's there. Now, in the quick reference, say this one is up. And how I realized this one is just down, normally when I make cover stitch. Now, because it's wave stitch, is up. Here, the wave is in the wave position. Here, the gate need to be in cover. And here, number B. Now, depend if you had different kind of fabric. It is the normal one. You just let the differential fit and neutral. You can also change the ones is the key for this ways get good. I made this one just for my reference. For example, I say here, one is the lower loper, and the other way is the upper. So you see lower and upper. One way lower, one way upper. And the three threads here, these three correspond to these ones. The needle chain. That means wherever color you put here in this string, it corresponds to this tree. And the wave is upper and lower. Lower and upper. It's really important if you mark in your machine like I do or like I is in the machine. You see how say lower, upper. It's really important. If you want to this, according to the owner manual, to more beautiful, you can change one at a time, or upper thread or lower thread for decorative thread. Special ones for that. I never do that. I don't have decorative thread. Just I do with the normal ones. But they say if you want a better stitch, more beautiful for the waves, you can do that. Just one. Just put one, or in lower or in upper, one at a time. Okay. Now, when you have your machine ready to go, the first thing when we're going for the first time to do that, remember this is, here is open, and you can start to push this one to take your thread there, but the one of the chain in the wave, when we're going to make wave, go there and chain normally, pass the thread. The first time the thread is going to be in here, in these bats, so you don't going to see. And just for that first time is when you just sew, you put your fabric, you're going to put, you don't want to put your project there because you're going to see how working. So you put one fabric under the needles, down the presser foot, and so 2, 3, 4 stitches up, take this and cut the thread there. Why is that? Because when it's the first time, when you put the machine like that, the thread is there, how I told you, in the back. So when the thread is there, what happens is that thread need to come up. So in a moment, you can cut. But after the first time, second fabric, third fabric, you can let the chain, okay? Don't go into worrying, and sometimes can be like, for example, this is my test already, and if you see, this is what I'm talking about. I have one thread, beige, green, and red. That is the colors I have here for the needles, correspond to that needles. What happened with this needle in the back? That is going to help in this part, in the back. This is the chain. This is this thread. This thread come here, and after when you start to sew, this is the one go in the back. I really like this for decorative stitches even. It's not necessary to get like that. It's how you like, no? It's how you play with the machine. But this is when we put this part is in up, and this part is the down one. Looking how beautiful, huh? Okay, we're going to make a sample for what I tell you. Say you already made the first, you cut the thread because the red thread wasn't here, already go up. So you go in for the first one. You take your fabric. You can do just one layer or double layer. I like more double layer. That is up to you. So you put the layer. We're going to put for this side. I'm going to cut a little. Now, if it is too heavy fabric, you can go there and put the fabric here. But since already this fabric is not necessary to do that. Just I down, the presser bar here is down, and you can start with your fabric like that. The chain is already for there, so I don't need to go again to the needle. Remember, when you going under the needle with your fabric, is because first time the machine is for waves. Don't go so fast. Use normal speed. Let that thing go. You see, now held to go down in the back. You held that and it's ready. You see? Is how it looks. The machine is difficult to get here. You can play with the differential feet. And I made this video is for the ones already trying to make this, and we get confused about, oh, I need to put the fabric all the time under the needle. No, use when you already had that chain thread up in here. For the first time, you need to do 3 or 4 stitches, cut thread there and take the fabric. But the rest of the time, when you make these waves stitches, you just can go like a normal overlock here. Yes? That's all, guys, for today. I hope that helped you in your machines, baby lock ball, and guys, for the ones see this video and the believers of God Almighty, this nation is under God Almighty. Please help me to pray for the young people, for all the people in this world, for God feel the Holy Spirit in us, and we can be grateful for each time, each breathing, each day He give to us, for be better, for help others soon in many ways. Even if we don't have the money, we can help by prayer, because prayers always having had the door open and hear our prayers. I want to let you this movie I watched last night. It's really touch movie about what happened with all the kids in this world, and I'm going to let you there the name of the movie in in the description of the video, and you can maybe enjoy, see with the young people, because young people, the new generation, need to be touched by these things and be grateful of God and be close to God and get more spiritual life. This is, I think, is what is our purpose in this earth. Okay? Thank you, guys. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.